Hello, welcome back to Spiritual Warrior. I'm here doing the June 2021 readings for all 12 zodiac signs, and this one will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is a general read. It's not going to fit with everyone, so take what fits your situation, leave what doesn't, and don't get hung up on the gender of the cards, as we all have male and female energy within us. And remember that these readings aren't set in stone. We all have free will to change or pursue anything that we wish. So also I could be picking up on the person that you're dealing with. This one was a little emotional for me as I was connecting to the energy of Sagittarius. Like, it was a lot. I was kind of in it longer than most ones that I do. And the first thing I heard was somebody's not who they seem to be or who they say they are. And you need to zoom out to get a higher perspective to really see the whole picture. And then it said, and then I heard, freedom is your birthright, so go forth with love and don't hold on to grudges, basically. Beware of false people. So in general, but then it was like almost like you realized something that made you really sad. And so it was like, I don't know if some of you have been betrayed or you're kind of betraying yourself by ignoring something. But it really felt like somebody around you is not who they say they are, and you really need to get a higher, different perspective to see the bigger picture of the whole thing, and then kind of like learn from it and move forward with love in your heart. And, you know, because again, Sagittarius, freedom is your birthright. So it was a lot. Maybe maybe it was just a lot because a lot of you were going through like different things. I mean, probably, but it could have been for like a specific few of you. I don't know. Let's see what comes out. Spirit, please give me one card for Sagittarius. Libra had this card, very interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have wisdom. This is kind of like the hermit card, and this is about learning from. It's about not only sharing your wisdom and like realizing your own, but this is also about like really learning from your past and things that have happened before. Here we have the Hero. This is a fire card. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so you guys can see it well without the glare. This is about, you know, a hero is somebody who fights for the downtrodden or the weak and does it out of love, not for praise. So, you know, be the hero of your own life, not to, you know, be the hero of your own life, but if you are a hero to others, don't do it out of pride in what you get and what you get back. A person of noble qualities, ordinary people who do extraordinary acts. A person who lies cannot be trusted. Put another's well-being before your own at this time. Accord others with respect and dignity. Avoid gossip. An opportunity for redemption. Give a second chance. Altruism or wounded ego. Someone we all admire for their noble qualities, courage, and willingness to champion and rescue the weak and vulnerable. There's something else in here. Just a moment. Okay. They're courteous and respectful. The modern day hero who lives by the code knows that all lasting relationships are built upon foundations of honesty, trust, respect, and loyalty. When it appears in your reading, you're being asked to embrace the code. Act selflessly for the greater good. It is time to be the best person you can be, to resist pettiness and behavior that makes you less than you could be. We cannot all perform heroic feats, nor are we all meant to. However, we can choose to hold ourselves to a higher standard and treat all those we meet with dignity, kindness, and compassion. Okay. It feels like maybe somebody wronged you, and instead of lashing out, you should bid them adieu with love. I'm just going to say that. And I do share my opinions on here if I think it serves the reading in any way. But, I mean, I'm just giving this to you guys because that's what I'm feeling strongly the most. It feels like, you know, somebody wasn't true and you're really hurt and you have the ability to maybe cut them with your words or really hurt them back. But that's what I'm feeling the most with this. It's like, you know, kind of like integrity, you know, but take that where it fits your situation, I guess. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. Spirit, please give me Celtic Cross about reading for Sagittarius, June 2021. Sagittarius. Please give me a message for Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. So separation, meditation, maybe. You know, especially with that, when I heard like freedom is your birthright. So just like let go with love and like move on with love and compassion in your heart. Like maybe there's something you guys need to step away from and really be with yourself to really evaluate it, or you know, be with yourself and meditation and separation to really get a hold of the situation, you know, kind of like seeing the whole picture for what it is. Okay, so we have you. This card represents you. We have this is the first card out. We have the Page of Cups. In this deck, the Page of Cups is a sentimental, romantic, and she goes down into the depths of the ocean for solitude, to be alone. So it's like, I'm seeing a pattern here already. Oh gosh. Sometimes these just hit me so hard. It feels like, you know, so in this deck, she's holding that bowl of sunlight and she takes it to the bottom of the ocean with her for warmth, and she wants to be alone, like she's a romantic, but she craves solitude. Maybe there's something that needs to be read. Just a moment, guys. I'm sorry. It's like somebody, you guys are really like, just feels like really heavy. She's sentimental. She's a true romantic at heart. And in a world that is filled with so much noise and bustle, she longs for the time and space to simply breathe and to truly take in the pleasures that abound. She listens to the still voice from deep inside that speaks with understanding and intuition, and she longs to believe in the impossible. So it really feels like you guys need some alone time to really evaluate whatever it is that happened. Oh, God. Wow. The next card out, we have placed sideways indicates the conflict, and then we have the devil here. So this is the Capricorn card. Don't be alarmed, Sagittarius. This is just showing me there was, you know, what I'm feeling is not wrong. And, you know, this is just about being negatively attached to something. Oh, it feels so heavy. You know, but the good thing about this, that I love about this card here, maybe it's hard to see. She is chained, but if she just lifts her head, she can grab the key right above her. And then the bottom, she can, you know, she can put the key in the lock below her and she can be released. So this is like a false, you're not really stuck. You're not really stuck, but something has your heart. Okay. The next card out we have is a foundation, and it illustrates the basis or foundation of this situation. Okay, so you've realized something, Sagittarius. We have the World here. This is closing out a cycle, reaching a new level. I just looked down as I said that, and it was 11:11 on the timer, and I feel like this has to do with a relationship, obviously, with the Page of Cups here, but you've completed a cycle with something, and maybe you're having a hard time moving on from it. The next card out is the past, and it shows the influences from the past, oh my God, that are affecting the present situation. So a difficult ending. 10 of Swords, something really that was really hard, really needed to come to an end. You know, she's limp like that because in the card, because she's just falling through the air and she just wants it to be over with, because she knows once she hits the ground, she can only go up from there. Ugh. I'm so sorry. You know, I won't get into all that, but I don't know. I just really feel for you guys when I get readings like this, because I can literally feel the emotions within me, and it just makes me feel so sad for you. Okay, wrap it up, Laura. So the immediate future illustrates what is likely to happen next. And so this is the 9 of Wands, If you felt like giving up, or if you feel like giving up, do not. There is something better on the horizon for you. Don't give up on yourself, Sagittarius. Kind of feels like you're like, all right, I'm done playing around. You know, it's almost like you've been holding on for a really long time and you're just tired. But I like this card because this guy, looking at him, he's just like he looks very like he's not playing. Like he's like, no, I'm not going nowhere. You know, and for that, it's like in terms of yourself and your own life. You know, don't give up on yourself, and don't give up because things are hard. The next card out is the Crown, and it represents the outcome you desire most in this situation. You want to move on from this, Sagittarius. This has been really painful, or at the very least, you've realized that this is not what you want, and there's more out there for you. We have the 8 of Cups here, so moving on, walking away from a situation because you realize that there's more for you somewhere else. The next card out we have is the Environment. Yourself. This is your self-image and how you see yourself in the present situation. Okay, so it feels like there's a lot going on. We have the 2 of Pentacles here, like juggling, going back and forth on something. Maybe you are having a hard time deciding whether to move on from this or not, or maybe this is just you and you have a lot on your plate. That's like the thing that I feel the most, almost like you're kind of overwhelmed because there's so much going on around you. The next card out we have is the Environment, representing the influences of those around you, or it can show how others see you in this situation. You know, okay, so we have the King of Wands here. This feels like maybe there's somebody in your vicinity who is helping you to stand in your own power, like leading by example, and you're seeing that and it's inspiring you. For others of you, I feel like this is just you and how people see you, almost like you're turning your back to those things that were really heavy for you, and now you're focused on your own future and moving forward and really going after, well, figuring it out, but really going after what it is that you're passionate about so that you can go after it. That's what I feel like the most, to be honest with you. I feel like almost like you have your back turned to whatever this was. Like you're ready to like give it up. Hopes and fears is the next card, and it indicates either what you hope for, fear most in this situation. We have the Seven of Swords, so this is about self-deception, deceiving yourself, trying to get away with things, cut corners. Almost like if this is you going back and forth and you can't decide. Feels like what you want an end to that deception within yourself that's holding you back from really moving forward or like making a solid decision on something. Either that, or maybe you just fear being taken advantage of again. For some of you, maybe you fear being deceived once more. Oh, I think that's it for some of you. I feel that more strongly. Okay, the outcome indicates what's likely to happen if nothing changes. Wow. I'm glad to see this here for you, Sagittarius. We have the Death card. This is the Scorpio card, but this is just showing me that transformation within you is the outcome that's going to happen with you walking away from all of this heaviness. Whatever this is that you went through, especially with the world here, like you've completed a cycle, it was for your growth, as heavy as it is. So again, connecting to that hero card and to what I saw in the meditation, like move forward with love, let that stuff go. Whatever happened in the past, like rise above it, see the bigger picture, see what it was showing you, why it showed up, what it was trying to teach you, so then you can see it for what it is, a lesson, and not really let it put you in a victimhood loop. Like, oh, well, they did this to me, or this happened to me, so this, that really serves to hold you back. But if you can see something that happened that was painful for a lesson, and this is my opinion, but it's more constructive, to moving forward if you can see that, because then you're not in your emotions anymore. You're more in your logic, and you're able to like see that thing for what it was and like accept it. That's what it was. It no longer is. And now what is like, I'm going to move forward and, with love and compassion in your heart, and let whatever that thing was that was so painful to you, let it go with love, and that's really hard, but it'll heal you. Okay, so yeah, it definitely feels like whatever this was had to do with like a relationship or a home life situation. We have the Four of Wands here. This is about happiness and contentment and like a happy, contented home life. And I mean, there's children here. It's like a family. Nice. Well, that's really good. So strength has showed up when I clarified the devil, that conflict. It feels like, okay, well, yeah, with this nine of, like, okay, this makes sense. So strength is the card that cancels out that devil energy. So it feels like you gained your strength against whatever this was, especially with all these other cards, the world, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Cups. It's like reaching that new level because you realize you just want this difficult ending to end, or this difficult time to end, and you're ready to like move on. Ooh. Try again. Ten of Swords. All right, then fall on the floor. Okay. Okay, so we had a few cards that came out. This is the one that fell on the floor, the Seven of Wands. So needing to defend yourself, defending your beliefs, standing up for yourself. The Page of Cups is here as well. The Page of Cups, like bringing a message, like an apology or a message of love, or somebody wanting to give you a cup of emotional fulfillment. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. It just feels like you've gained victory over this hard situation with a partner, with maybe somebody, you know, because the Page of Cups is a little immature. Maybe it was somebody who wasn't fully committing to you. Maybe very defensive. Okay. Let's see. Why is it here? Okay, so I see that I just clarified the Nine of Wands, that immediate future. We have the Moon. So it feels like you have stepped out of whatever fear was strangling you through this, or maybe this is just you coming to realize what was hidden, what the illusion was, what you couldn't see. And then we have the World showed up again. And then at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. Emotional contentment, fulfillment on every level of your life. So it feels like by kind of removing the fear of whatever this was, you reached a new level. You completed the cycle, and now you're on your way to your happiness. Yeah, it feels like you were maybe feeling like stuck. Like you, almost like you didn't want to give it up, but then you just knew that you had to because there was like some things that weren't right. Okay, so let me see if maybe something comes out. Eight of Cups, please. Eight of Cups, okay, so what came out over the Eight of Cups, like, okay, the crown, the Eight of Cups, what you want, like walking away because you're seeking more. We have the Lovers and Justice reversed with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm feeling is something that you were going through for a really long time was just really like toxic, you know, like this relationship, like with the Lovers and Justice reverse. It's like, just seems like it was an unhealthy connection where it was just keeping you out of balance for a really long time. Ugh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I have a mini story, guys, okay? Forgive me, like, all of these cards just came out. Wow, this is great. So I was clarifying the foundation, the world. 8 of Swords fell reversed, so showing me that you got yourself unstuck. 10 of Wands reversed, those burdens, you're letting go of them. Oh my God, so many cards fell. Yeah, wow. Okay, so. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. It's like a little story, okay? All the reverse cards, 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, showing me that you've released feeling stuck, all these burdens and the sadness and loss that you were feeling that was keeping you stuck because you, Hangman in the Star, because you realized who you were and you regained faith in yourself, and you, with the Hangman here, it's like you came into a new awakening of something. Emperor, you took control. King of Swords, speak your truth. Really stand firm and be. The King of Swords is very like matter of fact. He doesn't mean to be hurtful, but he just says what he needs to say. Judgment, because you heard the call. And then Knight of Swords, and now you just needed that communication came in really fast, or you gave it really quickly to somebody. Maybe it was hard to hear, or maybe you're just ready to now like move, like you're ready to move forward fast. Wow. Okay. Okay, so you yourself with the 2 of Pentacles, you know, that having a lot on your plate, it feels like things are balancing out for you now. We have the 6 of Pentacles here, so maybe you are like giving and not receiving, and you're ready to really invest in yourself so that the next relationship or next thing that you get into is going to return to you what you give out. And then again, 10 of Cups is at the bottom again. It just feels like somebody almost like with you having a lot on your plate, this could also be maybe you're focusing more on your money and that's going to start coming in for you. Okay, I really wanted to show itself, the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, wow, 10 of Cups is still at the bottom. Okay, so we had the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups come out over that 7 of Swords, that self-deception. And I feel like you fear that, but what you hope for most is for the end of the deception. And it's almost like you're ready to put work in towards your wish fulfillment now, like, and fixing, you know, if this was you being the one who is being deceptive, it feels like you're ready to, like, I feel like it was you being self-deceptive to yourself, if that makes sense. Like, you're deceiving yourself, and now you're ready to, like, really, like, you're ready to work on your own wish fulfillment and, like, putting your energy there instead of, like, this deception. And again, if somebody else was deceiving you, it feels like you're ready to look. It's, you know, because of the way that the cards are laying, the way it landed, it's like the cat's looking the other way, not at the self-deception, but at the wish fulfillment. So it just seems to me like somebody's like, all right, I'm done with, like, the jig is up, basically. And I'm going to put forth my effort into, like, my career and whatever it is that I wish for myself. Yes, that's great. Anything else? Okay, so this is good. What came out we had was the Devil card. Over what I was clarifying was the outcome, that transformation. And it feels like, so, and then the King of Cups reversed, it really feels like you have cut yourself away. You, like, realized this relationship or whatever it was really toxic, and you're ready to, like, move on with somebody more serious. Or perhaps that Page of Pentacles is just about a new opportunity for career for you. But with the Six of Swords here, it's like you're moving into better times. You're moving towards better opportunities for yourself because you disconnected yourself from this negative attachment that you had. It really feels like you know, because it was keeping you in this lack feeling, like not enough, and like something was missing. And there's a new beginning for you. The Fool is right behind that. Wow, because you listened to yourself. Yeah, okay. Wow. All right. I'm not going to, yeah, it really feels like a relationship. Maybe for some of you, this is not a relationship, and that's okay. But it really feels like you have gained your strength, Sagittarius. And so, in general, what I think you should really be proud of yourself, because you're transforming and you have the ability to look at whatever this was in the past with integrity and be like, it's okay that happened, but I'm going to move on, and I'm going to move on with love in my heart. So those are your messages, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful for the month of June 2021. I know this went a little long. I apologize. But please let me know down below if this resonated with you. And if not, check your birth chart for other prominent signs. Check out those readings. There may be something for you there. And I will see you next time in July, where I will have extendeds for you guys. All right, take care.